Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Brady Singer.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering misses the mark.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And gone! That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Matt Olson. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering upstairs. Hauls it in for the out.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Eli White.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here's a strike. The 0-1 just off the outside part of the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground. On to first, and that'll do it. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Kansas City and towing the slab, Spencer Strider.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. There's a strike. Into center. White racing, makes the catch. Royals bats are quiet there, and they're down 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's Orlando Arcia. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Eli White. There's a strike. The pitch. And ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Going to count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Kevin Pillar. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Arcia around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Austin Riley. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. First and third, one down. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit as a run scores. Olivares to third, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this one. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead is up to 5. He's in there.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Brady Singer out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Hernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One away, runners at first and third. Matt Olson up to the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
The 0-1. Just missed. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Righty delivers. And another ball. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Riley, the runner at third. Acuna over at first with 1 away. Two now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. The pitch. Popped in the air, left side. And that one gets down, fair ball. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in safely at second as a run scores. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. And that one missing low. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nate.
So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard, and now it's Kyle Isbell. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hard hit, right side. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one left for Kansas City. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
Hernandez back to work. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 0-1 and a foul ball. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Gets under it and pops it up. Witt makes the play, and there's one down.
The bat, number 11, shortstop,
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. Hernandez, a 6'4" righty, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ozuna getting to start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he deals. Now one missed.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Eli White now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Franmil Reyes.
Designated hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes. That one drifts inside. Now 3-0. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
So digging in, MJ Melendez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Chris, Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Royals. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. The pitch. There's the strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Eaton. Jump throw across his body. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Right side. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Out to short. Witt fires over to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now back the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Runner leads away at second. There's a swing and a drive. And caught on the warning track. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering way off the plate. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One away. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Now he turns and heads for second. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Edward Olivares, 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike one. At the belt and fires.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. Pasquantino, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That clips the corner.
Okay.
Two. In the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now back, second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Nate Eaton. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
He makes the grab, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Braves 7 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ozzie Albies. And the right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. This one high in the air to left center. Olivares makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1. Nope.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up first base side. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. In the air, right side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. Strider back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's going to be Kyle Isbell. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ripped on a line. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Reyes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Dozier at third. Isbell on at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. That's in for a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out, but as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
0-1 now. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the righty deals. And that's outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
2-0.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now 3-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Out towards left center. White under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 7 and the Royals nothing. The left-hander on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Marcell Ozuna digs in now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 low. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Eli White, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Going 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Out to short on the run, sends it over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
Next is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. In there, and it's 0-1. Pillar measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Edward Olivares.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Comes the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nate Eaton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And first offering is fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And misses inside. And the pitch. And that's a little bit high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that one almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's a little high. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. And they turn the double play. Two outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That's off the mark. 1-0. There's a strike. So now 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab.
The designated hitter, number 99,
Franmil Reyes, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. KC down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And he deals. And a curve drops in for a strike. Yarborough, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. That one inside, 1-1.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Albies at second with nobody out. That one off the mark. Ball 3. There's a strike. That one out to right. Melendez makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. So digging in, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 3.
Orlando Arcia.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an 8-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. In there for strike 1. The pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
He swings and fouls one off. Nice stop. The throw past Quintino to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Royals nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jesse Chavez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the right fielder, MJ Melendez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, caught.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire...
And he dodges that fastball. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and Witt is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vinny.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The run scores from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Edward Olivares will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Nate Eaton now at the plate. Out to short. Over to Albies. That's out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Royals 1. Taylor Clark on to pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Taylor Clark.
Eli White getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
And next is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Clark measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Lifted in the air, right field. Melendez makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Austin Riley, the next to hit.
Ah, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Braves 8 and the Royals 1. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the 3rd baseman, Hunter Dozier. And a pitch. Called strike right there. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So up next, Kyle Isbell. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right-handed reliever. They say a win.
0-2.
Going 2 now. In the dirt. And the runner holds. The pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Reyes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Dozier over at first with one away. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
MJ.
Stepping in, MJ Melendez. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs.
Ball that's outside.
Swing and a bouncer. Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,